Well, it's a beautiful fucking day. What are we here to do? Adventure? I think so. I think we're here to dive into the great abyss of mind. I think we're here to figure out something. What is it? I'm not really sure. So I'm just gonna keep on walking along. I should use my hand, right? What do I do with this thing? I'm gonna use it. Oh! So, what is life? What am I? Am I just this swirling mass of atoms? Am I a spirit trapped inside this physical incarnation? Am I a sack of blood and guts? Am I just a bearded maniac? Probably. But what about beyond? What about inside? What about within and around? Is there some sort of electrical current, this force that makes you, you, and me? Are we just destined to be these solid, grumpy, sometimes ecstatic identities? Do we just change with our environment? These are all questions. If we look at science, we're just this mass of material, this cloud of atoms that stays together by the simple laws of attraction. But how fucking boring is that? We go to Buddhism and they say, you are not you. All right, thanks, bud. But what does that really mean? I think they're trying to say we are not the things we identify with, that we are not this physical being, that this is only temporary, and the you, that's really you, the you is timeless. And that never dies. And that's where it gets a little spooky, because how the fuck do you prove that, right? I guess you can't. I really believe you are not everything you think you are. Scientists pretend they have it figured out, and they're like, no, you are this. 'Cause we can measure that. We know the building blocks of you. But if I lose my arm, am I still me? If I grow, am I still me? We get new bodies every like 7 to 10 years, new bones, new everything. Are we still us? That's where it gets weird. Because like, what the fuck am I really? Who am I? Where am I? Wait, where the fuck am I really? These woods are a metaphor for my mind, and I'm fucking lost. Oh my god, I'm disintegrating into nothingness. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know what I'm saying, but I'm saying it anyway, because this is me.